Good morning, all, and thanks for having me back with Booze, Blaas, and Banter. My name is Andrew Doherty. I'm from Cheek Point, and I write a blog about Waterford's maritime history. And my second book is just after coming out about Waterford Harbour, Tides and Tales. So the story I have for you this morning is in the book, and it's about a schooner at Cheek Point known as the Schooner BI. And what brought it to mind was this. Often, because I'm from Cheek Point, when you meet people anywhere in the world, really, if they have any notion of Cheek Point, it's because they have a family connection. They might know somebody from the area, or perhaps they've had a meal in the McAlpines in the Shore Inn. But there's always some bit of a common bond between us. But at one point, I met this lady when I was out, and she said, when I said I was from Cheek Point, she said, "Oh," she said, "the people that pilfered the Schooner BI," which I have to say was a strange way of greeting anybody, but it brought to mind the story of the Schooner BI, something that was well known to my generation. And I wanted to share just one little snippet. There's a whole story about it in the book, but I wanted to share a little snippet, one of the stories that I was raised on, or actually it's a poem that I was raised on here in Cheek Point. And it's known as Captain Burns and the Schooner BI. So here it goes, and it was written by a man called Bill O'Dwyer. "I'll sing you of a gallant ship that sailed o'er the western seas, whose flag has braved for 70 years the battle and the breeze. She was built in 1867 when Parnell was just a boy. She was christened at first the Sarah Ann, but later renamed the BI. She tramped the Atlantic far and wide and sailed the Pacific too. She has seen many weathers and many a gale and many a cargo and crew. But though long the day, the night must come, and ships and mortals must die, but the storm at Christmas sealed the doom of that gallant schooner BI. She sailed from Arklow, this gallant ship, bound down for the English shore. But she sprang a leak outside Rosslare and was stranded just near Dunmore. She was towed from passage to Cheek Point Quay. Now her hold is no longer dry. Battered fore and aft, that stately craft that was once the Schooner BI. With an ugly list on her starboard bow, with her mainsail gone and her boom. Now her guardian angel is Captain Burns, with Darkie as nom de plume. She was auctioned as scrap, and a tramore man her trappings and all did buy. He promised the Darkie 10 shillings a week to watch over the Schooner BI. While the captain slept one cloudy night, some fellows came in a boat, went aboard the schooner and stole some rope they needed to fetter a goat. When the captain found the loss next day, he raised a terrible cry. He was scared of what the owner would say of the theft from the Schooner BI. When the owner came and heard the news, a wrathful man was he. He told the Darkie he was of no use, he knew nothing of ships or the sea. He cursed like hell and said, well, my information I'll buy. £5 I'll give to arrest the thief that raided the Schooner BI. Now Captain Burns was an honest man, and he resented the owner's remarks. He said, "Since I took charge of your hulk, I've been working from dawn till dark. I've welts on me feet from walking the deck, so pay me my wages, my boy. And I'll bid you farewell. You may go to hell, yourself and the Schooner BI." So that's just a snippet of the story that goes with the Schooner BI, and it's all contained here, along with 22 other stories of Waterford's maritime history in my new book, Waterford Harbour, Tides and Tales, available in the book centre and in all good bookstores, as they like to say. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of Booze, Blaas and Banter, and please God, next year we'll all be back in Jordans. Take care, bye bye.